All right, if you're in a bit of a pickle paying for the roof over your head, well, you know you're not alone. But here's a question for you. If you as a property owner have to make a choice between missing a mortgage payment or missing an HOA payment, which should you miss? Well, this is the woman to ask, real estate expert Chae duPont from the law firm of Morris duPont, and she's here to sort all of this out for us. Let's first lay it out as far as an HOA is.
A homeowners association, or it could be a condominium association, that you have a community association fee that needs to be paid. It might be monthly, it might be quarterly, it might be yearly, but you have a duty to pay some association that takes care of some amount of the communal assets of the community.
Okay, we're talking about condominiums, typically townhomes. There could be some single-family homes that also pay HOA fees.
Especially in the Tampa Bay area. There is, yes.
And that's because they help pay for the maintenance, the community pool, and things like that.
Correct.
Okay, these HOA fees can be really steep. They could be upwards to $1,000 a quarter, I've seen in some,
absolutely.
yeah, and maybe even more.
Oh, I've seen it much higher.
Really?
Yeah, and it could be monthly, and you know what? It's also the converse. It could be very low. Right. Maybe it's $500 a year, maybe it's less than $100 a year, but you've got to pay these fees. So if it's a matter of, do I pay my mortgage statement or do I pay the homeowners association, you want to make sure that you choose to pay the homeowners association.
See, and that sort of goes against conventional wisdom to me.
Sure.
But why is that important?
Because a homeowners association can foreclose much faster than a mortgage company would ever foreclose. They could go after you much faster, and the process, the foreclosure timeline is much shorter because you only have basically one defense to a homeowners association lawsuit, and that is, you're wrong, I am up to date, I'm paid in full, and you can prove that. There's a multitude of defenses to a lender foreclosure action, but there's only one to a homeowners association. So if you don't have that, if you can't say I'm up to date, well, they're going to win in the foreclosure case, and they're going to take title to your property and evict you from your property pretty fast.
How is it that a homeowners association has that kind of power to be able to foreclose on you that fast?
Because it's just the way the law works. You have a lawsuit, a claim against you, and you have to raise a defense to that. If you don't have any defense to that, then the claim wins. So. And
the lenders sometimes are such obviously big corporations, it just takes them longer because of the bureaucracy.
It takes a lot longer. Usually, we tell our clients that it usually takes a lender approximately 6 months to file a foreclosure action against you. And that's assuming that they have all their ducks in a row, all the paperwork that they need to do, 6 months. A homeowners association, if it's a monthly fee and you don't pay it, after 90 days, they could potentially file a foreclosure action. And people need to understand what's at risk. If you don't pay your HOA, they have the right to foreclose and take title to your property. You're going to lose that property to a homeowners association foreclosure sale.
90 days. I mean, this is, I'm learning a lot from you today. This is kind of scary.
We talk about this, we have a radio show, you know, we talk about this on the show all the time. If it's one or the other, pay the HOA, because we can negotiate with the lender. There's plenty of negotiations, loan modification, you know, lots of things we can do with the lender. Lots of times these homeowners associations will not negotiate.
All right, for more on all of this, contact the law firm of Morris duPont to schedule a free consultation. You can call the number on your screen, 1-800-974